Hey guys, Coach Jan here. I'm with Sensei Donnie, Jeffcoat at Shaolin American Self-Defense Academy. Wonderful logo. Oh, that's Zoe and Nick and Patrick. So check this out. So we were here a few weeks ago. You saw a video from me talking about the Ricochet technique from Kenpo. Rebounding. Okay, so it's an interesting concept that I started finding in my Tai Chi form, but it wasn't articulated as clearly as it is in the Kenpo system under Sensei Donnie Jeffcoat. And he was showing some techniques. He was just about to talk about one. I was like, it's too important to not shoot this video. So if you don't mind, please.
Let's talk about it.
I would love for you to do that other technique you did on me when I did the bear hug too. So
we can play a little bit. Yeah. So if you give a left hook punch, instead of just dead arm blocking it, you harmonize the body by what my master, Grandmaster Larry Tatum, calls vibrational transfer. Some masters I've heard calls it magnetic transfer. Whatever the case may be, it's not a charlatan. Don't think too
it's not
deep
too
on this.
woo-woo.
Yeah, it's not bullshito. It's basically a simple thing. It's harmonizing your body, your left side, right side. Like for instance, another example would be if I shovel kick your groin and I use this shape here. Well, why wouldn't I mirror that shape with striking the eyes with that same shape? Does that make sense? So I'm harmonizing the two weaponries together.
So the hook
with the blocks, that would be the vibrational transfer. Instead of dead arm blocking here, my left arm is now going to activate the arm, driving more of my rotation, upper body rotation into the strike. So the power is also accelerated. So when I block here, that's also giving what you were discussing earlier, a couple seconds ago with that rebound. It sets up for the rebound shot as well. So this can also act not just as a harmonizer and an energy builder into that block, but it also can rebound at the same time. So that's what allows us to start creating that multiple striking pattern.
Could you show that just one more time? Just that one little.
That pop. Yeah. So this goes 1, 2. So that'll go bam, and then that shot there. So same concept with like
the bear
hug. The bear hug is a different. Yeah, that's using opposing forces and then a release of torque.
Okay, so that's different than the rebound.
Yeah, we're not rebounding off that. That's more, I would call that more frictional pull, because as I hit this arm here and I chop or check, whichever cross check here, you're actually skin kissing skin creates friction, right?
Okay.
So that friction not only has impact but stickiness. When I pull it and then release it, that's where I get that explosiveness, that explosive energy.
Okay, so if I'm going from this grab.
So if you're coming up, I'll go up this, sorry buddy, you okay?
That's awesome.
I come up the circle here, and then I won't stop, I'll release it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this, and then my hips, because of stance transitions, as I go up the circle, I'm twisting, and I'm doing things that my body wants to release, right? And then when I release that torque, wham, I settle. So I'm not only getting marriage of gravity with the settling, but I'm also getting rotational value or reverse torque, right? So you have your forward momentum, and then you have your reverse momentum. Both can be used forcefully driving forward, and then also reversing it and settling it. So it's basically, I always look at it as pulling taffy, rubber bands. You're creating tension in your tendons and in your joints. The joints don't like it, so they want to release it, and we borrow that.
So question, because we use the concept of pulling taffy in Nigong. So for example, we're doing white crane,
and that might not have been the best.
Inhale, pulling taffy, and that's a sense of connecting with, training yourself to be sticky on the opponent's body. So when you say pulling taffy, are there visualization exercises or breath work that you're doing to coordinate with that? That's a very deep and layered concept.
When I do something like give me a push, when I do something like a double hand, when I do something like this, sorry buddy, you okay?
Sure, yeah.
From here, that's what I envision.
Okay.
Right, and then the release, boom, that strike back.
Interesting, like a rubber band pulling back.
So I'm so sorry.
No, perfect.
It's that rubber band and then release.
Okay.
So that's where you're getting a lot of your cohesiveness with what you teach and what we teach is the expansion and then the releasing. And all we're doing is we're making it applicable. And that as well as I do, the Tai Chi done applicably right, and creating the practical application of Tai Chi is deadly. Tai Chi is one of them. If you have the right teachers and they're applying it, it's a very strong art, and it's building all of the same stuff, the tools that we're building in Kenpo, in I think a more peaceful manner. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
your body is stretching and releasing. All we're doing is speeding that concept up. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. I want to just draw a line between what he just spoke about and let's say the exercise, the last exercise, the 12 yin set of Negom, where you're inhaling up, the elephant swings its trunk and dropping down, inhaling up, dropping down, feeling the body pulling back to the center. If you're here, it's a very, very similar concept of him creating this shape, but being torqued in one direction and then snapping right back to it as if it were a rubber band.
Yeah.
And so these are really, really interesting concepts that the more I learn about Kenpo, the more I'm seeing how they have a bit more articulation, potentially many more layers of articulation of these ideas that are already in our Tai Chi forms that I've never really heard articulated. So I highly recommend checking out Kenpo, learning more from this wonderful school from Sensei Donnie and Jeffcoat. Amazing stuff, man.
Awesome. Appreciate
Thank you
it,
so
bud.
much. Thank you so much.
You got it.
That's super interesting.
Yeah.